we got our package from Rainbow Seeds with our family garden seeds, and we are super excited that they're all here.
We're about to show you what we ordered and how you can get your own seeds from Rainbow Seeds, and we'll let you know a little bit later how you can save 10% on your order, so stay tuned.
Hey, I'm Trey and this is Kayla, and we are VC Family Homestead, but you might not have known, we're also Vineyard Chicks. We're part of a band, and we do all sorts of different kinds of music, and we go live every Monday, and you can find out more at Vineyard Chicks if you're interested.
Oh, these are cool. These are corn. And then you have like the links for packaging guides, or not packaging guides, planting guides.
Oh, awesome.
And then the receipts. I'm going to be showing you what our seed order is today. We're going to be buying our seeds from Rainbow Seeds. They are a really good company based in Canada, and they send great seeds. The lettuce in that hydroponic tank thing is from Rainbow Seeds, and it's really, really good lettuce, and we really like the company. They work with the customer really well, and they are also the company that we bought these survival seeds from. And if you are interested in getting seeds of your own, use the promo code survival10 at checkout, and that will give you 10% off your entire order. Survival Seeds 2025, I think I just brought that up. Rainbow Seeds is the company that we bought the seeds for this collaboration from. And this collaboration is something that we run, and it's a really cool collaboration. We send you seeds and you can grow them and learn how to grow them in your zone. And if you are interested in joining, go check out the link in the description because I have a video on what it is and how you can join. There's also a website, survivalseedscollab.com. There should be text or in the description. And that'll also give you information on how to join if you're interested. But I'm going to show you how to place an order on Rainbow Seeds, and you also get to see what we're going to be growing and why, so stay tuned for that.
We're going to be using Rainbow Seeds to get our seeds, and they're a really good company. They work really well. I love their packaging, and they have so many things that they offer that are just super, super cool. So I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger, and we can get started. Okay, so this is their homepage. It's rainbowseeds.ca. And they are a Canada-owned company, and they're very, very good. They ship to the US, so don't worry if you're not Canadian, because I'm not Canadian either. But this is their homepage. It's very, very cool. And I have this very helpful list from the family on what we're getting, and I'll probably be going through what we're getting and why. But basically, the first thing on the list is our beets. So we're going to look through the side panel here, and here's the beets. So there's Detroit Dark Red, there's Cylindra, and then there's all these different kinds of beets, and there's so many cool different kinds of beets. We usually go with Detroit Dark Red. Let me see if I can click it. And we have it added to cart. So this is going to be one seed packet. But yeah. So this is the top pick, and actually these Detroit Dark Red beets are the ones that we're using in the Survival Seeds collaboration. But we do a lot of growing our own beets, so we're going to have our own beets as well. The next thing on the order is carrots. So you're just going to use the side panel again. It's a super convenient side panel. And then there's all these different kinds of carrots, and these are cool. I like the rainbow blend. I don't know which one to get. I think I'm just going to get one of each. And then we're going to clear up the quantities before it gets submitted because I don't know how much to get. We have like one bed that we do for carrots, and I put like 200 seeds in this one bed, and it was a disaster. So I don't think we need 200, but I'm not like totally sure either. But we need carrots, and the reason we do carrots is because Bunky loves carrots. You guys have known this about her since she was like 5. She really likes carrots and basil. So she loves carrots. We like growing carrots. We've had some really good luck with carrots, and also some very funky looking ones, but they're always fun to grow. Like the ones that are in the ground are just so much more fun to do just because you don't know what you're going to get until you dig it up. And speaking on stuff that's in the ground, the next thing is not going to be one of the things that's in the ground. The next one's celery. That was like a really terrible transition. They have different kinds of celery. They have the giant Prague, celeriac, and the tall Utah celery. So we're gonna click on Tall Utah. We can do 5 packs, or I think 5 packs is all we need. Like, I'm not totally sure because we had a lot of celery that actually did well this year, but the issue with it was the fact that we harvested it and then we left it outside in a snowstorm. So all of that is garbage. So just bear with the fact that I don't know how much to get. The next one on our list is going to be tomatoes. And one of the things, okay, so once you're here and they want you to like select a seed size, to get back to where you were, you just have to go back to online seed store. And that'll take you back to the featured products in the sidebar. But that's how you get out of there because the sidebar doesn't stay if you have to like pick a quantity. But the next one is going to be tomatoes, and tomatoes is probably one of my favorite things we grow. I'm very much of a tomato girl. I like taking care of the tomato plants, which is funny because Mom can't stand the way they smell, and Trey can't stand the way they smell. But I really like taking care of the plant itself. The only bad thing about that is the fact that there's these hornworms everywhere, and those are nasty. But we're looking for some beefsteak tomatoes. Beefsteaks are these big tomatoes, and they're wonderful because they're just, you can slice them up and do whatever you want with them. So here's the beefsteak. And you're going to click on them, and you got to pick a quantity. 80 seeds per pack. I'm just going to do 5. So there's that. And then after that, we're going to get some Italian peppers. So they also have a search bar. So if you know what you're looking for, you can just type it in and see if they have it. So I just typed in Italian pepper. It's going to load. And we got some pepperoncinis in here. And pepperoncini, this is the seed that we grew last year for survival seeds. And this was a surprisingly spicy pepper. It was a very good pepper, but it was surprisingly spicy. And we had some shishito, sweet banana, purple beauty. Lots of peppers. The early Cal Wonder, this right here, this is the bell pepper that we're going to be growing this year for survival seeds. So if you guys are getting your survival seeds, that's one of them. If you want the full list, you're just going to head over to, I'm just totally changing course here, but if you would like the full list of seeds, just go to survivalseedscollab.com. And also I made the website, and I also made it so that it snows, so you're welcome. But you're also going to go to the how to join page. And this applies to you even if you don't want to participate, but you want to like follow along with seeds. You can option 1, become a collaborator. Option 2, comment on videos. Option 3, participate. And option 4, grow your own seeds. And even if you are participating with us, this is also where we have the list on what we're growing. So like if it gets lost in the mail, you just go to here and it tells you what we're sending to people. We're sending Detroit dark red beets. We're sending early yellow globe onion for the northerners and the red creole onion for the southerners, because there's a zone difference. Because with onions, you need a long day or a short day depending on where you are. So you have to know that. There's the early Cal Wonder bell pepper that I just showed you. There's also some red kidney beans because I really like kidney beans, and they were also voted popular. All of these were voted on, and the majority of our community from last year thought that these were the best seeds. We have some small sugar or pie pumpkins. This is the name on rainbow seeds. So if you type in small sugar or pie pumpkins, like all of that, that's going to be the seed that you need to order. And Roma tomatoes. That was a bit of a mouthful. But yeah, the Roma tomatoes are awesome. I'm just going to close that. But back to the Italian pepper. I'm kind of wary about picking pepperoncini because we haven't grown pepperoncini before, and I don't know if that's what they meant by Italian pepper. So I'm just going to go back to the pepper page. So now you're at store C16 pepper seeds category. And so you can see all the different peppers they have, and I'll see if there's like a specific kind of pepper. There's some paprika pepper seeds. It looks like the only Italian one is the pepperoncini. So I'm just going to add that, and when it goes up for peer review, yeah, these are all pretty much Mexican peppers. Yeah, I'm just going to add the pepperoncini, and then when it goes up for peer review, we can determine if this is actually it. Where did it go? There it is. And you want to get these seeds now because there's already some seeds that are sold out. So I'm just going to add like 5. No, let's do 4. And we get to see how right I am. Next is jalapenos. And as a family, we generally do enjoy spicy food. Like, I don't care for spicy food, but we do make a lot of it. And jalapenos are so fun to grow because they just look like little Christmas lights. I love growing jalapenos. So we're going to get a couple of these, add them to the cart. And once you add them to the cart, it shows up right here, and this is like everything in the cart. And when you're ready, you can check out, and I'll walk you through that in a little bit. I have a promo code for you guys, don't forget. Malabar spinach. I feel like the long-standing looks familiar. So based on the image. This is a very quick producing variety that gives you rewards very soon in the growing season. Baby leaves can be harvested in 21 days. That sounds right. We usually use baby spinach. But if it's not, we'll just have second opinions. I actually probably was not the best person to do this because I don't pay attention to what we grow. And that sounds awful, but I usually handle harvesting and fertilizing more than I do anything else. So I know for butternut squash, we use the Waltham. And this is what we used for survival seeds last year. And this is not going to be coming back. Which is kind of sad because I didn't actually get any Waltham butternut. And that was very, very sad. But next is sugar snap peas. There we go. Sugar snap peas. Super sugar snap. I was told sugar snap. The super one looks good, but I think I was just told to do this. And sugar snap peas, these are very, very good because you can just go out in the garden and there's no tomatoes yet, but you have the snap peas, so you can just like eat that while you go. And that is definitely a perk. Next we got some cantaloupe. And cantaloupe is a fun one too. We usually put them on trellises and then they're off the ground. And the hard thing with that is that they get heavy and then they fall off. I'm gonna keep trying to work while I'm talking, but they get heavy and then they fall and then you don't. This is a watermelon, but then you don't actually get your cantaloupe. Do they not have cantaloupe? Let's see. But yeah, like I was saying, they'll fall off and then you don't actually get the cantaloupe. So we started, I think we used like spare nylons. I go through a lot of nylons because we have a band and I perform. But then like they're not like very good for repeat use. But we have like a ton of nylons that just no one touches. So we ended up using those to like keep the melon itself. There's no category for cantaloupe. Are there melons? No. So I'm gonna skip cantaloupe, but that one's cool. If we might have some old videos on how we grow our cantaloupe, but we just put them in little hammocks so that they don't fall, and it's wonderful. Next is corn, and corn is important because this is our 7th seed. If you are familiar with the Survival Seeds collaboration, one of the updates this year is that you can pick a 7th seed that is not included in the 6 that we send you. It's something that you got to hunt for yourself. And we decided to do corn. And the reason we decided to do corn is because we've had like some limited success of growing corn. And I really like corn. Our family really likes corn. That is pretty. The earth tones dent is really pretty. But I think we're supposed to like it. Peaches and cream. We definitely grew peaches and cream last year. And I know this because I was talking to Bunky about it like last year when we planted, and she was making the joke on how it's like a peaches and cream pie from McDonald's, but it's not because it's seeds. So I know we grow this one. But we're gonna do corn in buckets, and the reason we've had such limited success with corn is because we grow them too far apart, and so nothing ever happens. But this wraps up our order on another note. And I'm sorry, I just keep like roller coaster ring. I don't think that's the word. But you guys are going on like a roller coaster of different topics. But once you're ready to check out, you click cart and then this thing pops up and then you click check out. And then you're going to check out. So now you're on the checkout page. You're on rainbowseeds.ca/store/checkout #cart. You get to review what is in here. And I need to have someone review this because I don't think one package of butternut is enough. And then, do you see here? It says add a coupon code. And this is where you're going to want to type in survival 10. And if you would like to fact check me on this, because I want to fact check me on this, you're going to go to how to join. And I'm going to, how much charge do I have? 2%. Got to get done. And you're going to do survival 20 until December 10th. I need to update the website. Right now it is survival 10. So you get 10% off because the 20% off expired on December 10th. So thank you, YouTube, for reminding me to do that. And then you're going to click apply. And then you get 10% off all orders. And then you're going to go to checkout. And then here is where it gets funky. Because now you got to put in your email, your name, your address so that they know where to send it to you. And then you got to give your payment information.
So that's our seed order. We have a lot of concerts planned for 2025. And I think because of that, we've kind of backed off on what we're producing in our garden because we're busy all the time. But we actually, the ones we ordered that I just showed you are the essentials for our family. These are the stuff that we cannot live without because we really like tomatoes once in a while. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope this helps get your order placed. Again, use the promo code survival10 to get 10% off your whole order. And also, if you're interested in the concerts we have planned and learning more about our music, head over to @VineyardChicks on YouTube, and that is our band. We do some rock and some modern, so if you're interested in that, come check us out. And thank you so much for watching this video, and have a good one.